2 interesting marijuana stocks to watch. With profitability being a major issue for marijuana stocks, some companies in the cannabis industry have been able to show better profits than others. Of course, it is difficult to simply use profitability as the only factor when finding a marijuana stock to watch, but it is definitely important. Among those factors are everything from a company's financials all the way to what type of innovation it is putting in place. One of the other important things to take note of is what kind of press the company is getting. Given that marijuana stocks are traded heavily off speculation, the news that comes out about a given pot stock is extremely important. In addition to this, many leading pot stocks have had trouble in the past 6 months. Following the coronavirus, there was a massive pot stock sell-off that led to extremely low prices. As March came and went, we saw some big increases in some of the most popular pot stocks to watch. A marijuana stock alternative. Altria Group Inc. is not a marijuana stock in the traditional sense, but through strategic investments, the company has delved deep into the cannabis industry. Altria stock is heavily traded based on its primary business in the tobacco market, but it owns as much as 45% of Cronos Group Inc. This investment, worth more than $1.8 billion, has given Altria stock a place amidst the cannabis stocks to watch. In addition, the company pays out a very solid dividend as an extra reward to investors. Right now, Altria stock is paying dividends of around 8%, which is quite high. In the past 50 years, the company has managed to continue increasing those dividends, which many investors have been quite happy about. Another pot stock to watch. Imperial Brands Inc. is another sort of marijuana stock that has earned its place on this list. The company is a producer of tobacco and tobacco products based out of the UK. A few years ago, it invested in a cannabis tech company as well as purchasing a stake in Oxley Cannabis Group Inc. Because of this, many view Imperial Brands stock as a marijuana stock despite it not being fully in the industry. Imperial Brands stock has continued to pay out solid dividends to investors. Right now, that number stands at 5.4%. Because of this, many investors continue to view Imperial Brands stock as a solid alternative to some of the more traditional marijuana stocks. As with any pot stock, investors should watch what type of profitability the company is putting out. With tobacco use potentially on the decline, there is no certainty in the future of Imperial Brands. But if it manages to gain a real place in the cannabis industry, there's no telling how far it could go.